Look at these beautiful ladies. Look at these beautiful ladies. They are the most beautiful ladies, they are. Cleaning up, looking perfect. Not a speck of dirt. Not a speck of dirt. These are sisters, pretty sure. They came together. They were both very sick when I got them. They'd been sitting on a nest of eggs that was not fertilized, and they were just sitting, and they'd been sitting for, I think, like 6 or 7 weeks or something crazy like that, which, if you don't know, they're supposed to be done right around 4 weeks, give or take a few days. And so 6 weeks or 7 weeks is way too long, and the problem is that they won't eat or drink properly, and they especially won't eat very much at all, if anything, sometimes, and their muscles will atrophy if they sit too long. And so they were very lightweight, very sickly. They were so pale. Their feet and their beaks were like as white as their feathers are. And so I didn't even get my hopes up. I didn't even know that they were going to survive. But they've been here for a long time now, and they're doing really well. Look at that cute little flapper. Oh my goodness, Elizabeth. Elizabeth. Look at the floof. So much neck floof. Look at so much neck floof. Oh my God, you guys. All the neck floof. And those gorgeous blue eyes. This goose right here. Okay, I love this goose. This goose is wonderful. But this goose gets whatever the heck she wants. Whenever she wants it. So much floof, Elizabeth. Beautiful blues. Look at those eyes. My goodness. Elizabeth. Yes, Victoria. You too. Look at those beautiful Victoria eyes. Okay, here comes trouble. He can't help it. Look, just blocking the whole shot, Holiday. He can't help himself. Can you? Well, you're beautiful too. Look at his the brain he wears on the outside of his head. That's what his head looks like. His brain's on the outside. Holiday, you're gorgeous, man. Such a regal guy, even though you're missing most of your feathers. Most of them tail feathers are gone. That bird gets so jealous. Okay, that's enough of these two. Somebody is having her a dirt bath. Her Royal Majesty has it all. Look, you see her subjects over there just waiting for their turn? Her Royal Majesty has the dust bath to herself. You can see she's got feathers falling out. She just lost that. That's a wing feather right there. See how floof she is? All the feathers up. And she does that, and she'll kick a bunch of dirt up under the feathers onto her skin. And that's how they get rid of parasites. And she'll come out of there. Oh, Barbie's pretty brave. You're pretty brave, Barbie. Don't worry, I wasn't recording anything specific, so. Oh, now I got dust all in my face. Oh, Lurkey's sharing a dirt bath. She must be in a good mood today. She in a good mood today. She not chasing them chickens out. She can't be bothered. That's what it is. You just can't be bothered. Super floof. That's so adorable, y'all. Yeah, we're talking about you, lady. You're gorgeous. She's like, I will get all this dirt up in my feathers. So we actually go to my sister's place to get this dirt. My sister and brother-in-law have like 25 acres about a half hour from here. But it's all sand, which is wonderful for dust bathing. And we're just all clay here. So when we go down there, my nephews fill up these sacks of sand for these girls, and we bring them and dump them in their pools. They can usually dust bathe out in the yard, but a lot of times it just rains here just all the time. So if the ground's muddy, this is a way that they have access to a dust bath pretty much every day. And that's just super important for your bird's health, for them to be able to dust bathe. Because if they can't, that's when they get overrun with lice. And lice can take a bird pretty quick. So this turkey here is about 12 years old, y'all. See her kicking all that dirt up in her feathers? What's really cool is when she comes out of there, she'll shake it all out and it'll just be a huge plume of dirt. Oh, so beautiful, Turkey Lurkey. Such a beautiful baby. Yes, we love you, Turkey Lurkey. See, this is how turkeys should be. Just happy. Like, that bird is happy. Breaks my heart to think of the billions of these animals every year that just live a horrible, short life to meet a horrible end. But I am glad I can give a happy life to a few, as many as I can. We actually had someone reach out yesterday. They had like 5 ducks they needed a place for, and we just couldn't take them this time. Broke our hearts. It's like one of the hardest parts about running the sanctuary is to have to turn them down, but we're just we've got our hands full here. We will refer them off though to a handful of other sanctuaries that we work with in the area. See if maybe they've got room, but we've taken on a few in the last month and we just got our hands full. Hey, Turkey Lurkey. Yes, pretty girl. You're so beautiful. Yes, you're beautiful. So one of the things I want to do, I've been thinking about, I've got this space on the side of the barn here. And what I'd like to do, I think maybe, is flatten it out. Obviously it's a hot mess right now, but get it flat and then build a structure there, like a day aviary or something that would be pretty well predator proof. So think like a wood frame with like hardware cloth around it, probably near the size of the barn, though not as tall. And then put like the same kind of roof that the barn has, only maybe A-frame instead, but made out of that metal there. And have like a large daytime area for the animals where we don't have to worry about predators quite so much. And I don't mean put all of the animals in that one enclosure, because that wouldn't be nearly large enough, but that would be the start, because I would like to actually have 4 or 5 of those on the property. And move away. I'd like to move away from the kennel setup. The kennel setup is, honestly, it started when we were tiny and we only had a few and we just kept adding on to it because a lot of these kennels we were able to get for free from people in our community. And with our limited budget, we just kind of worked with what we had, but they all have flat roofs, which is not great for water drainage. It's difficult to keep everyone dry in there. It's harder to keep them warm in the winter, and they're also deteriorating. Look at these beautiful ladies right here enjoying their bath. That's Sage on the left, and that's Rosemary. And this, we all know who this guy is. We all know who this guy is. I'm just carrying him around. But anyway, this is a bit of a shorter video. But I did want to take a minute and say thank you to all of our patrons who support us every month. We've actually added a few new patrons this month, which is wonderful. Their support helps cover the cost of feed and bedding and medical supplies and things like that for all of the animals. And we've had a few people sponsor animals. If you didn't know, if you have an animal that you really like on the sanctuary, you can go over to our Patreon and sponsor that specific animal, and you'll get personalized videos from that animal and things like that. But thank you to everyone who supports us. Also, I wanted to mention that we were trying to raise money to help cover some feed costs and some credit card bills, which were the result of just regular supplies, but also we had a few vet bills. And I made a post about that about a week ago. And we received quite a few donations from that post. And while we haven't really covered the costs, I did want to just kind of shout out and say thank you to everyone who donated, because we did get kind of like an unusually good response from that video. And so it did help us out a lot. And we really appreciate that. So thank you to everyone who donated to help us cover those costs. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the video today. It's a short one, but I gotta go get to work. So I'll see y'all later.